Hello gamers and welcome to some more WARNO content on my channel with a bit of delay because of mainly work and COVID. The new Milestone has arrived and it brings lots of balancing changes and bug fixes and so on, so you need to really check out the patch log, for example on Steam in the diary. There are also quite a few new maps, 1v1, 2v2 and 3v3, including a map called Volcano, which is possibly very good for Vulcan. And you won't know any longer what type of unit is in an enemy transport. I think that's a really good change, so you won't know precisely what it is. And the unarmed vehicles rule of engagement has been changed, so when you set it to hold fire, this will now target unarmed vehicles if they are transporting a unit. So this is actually really good. Also some stuff in the filter in the armory has been changed, but there are two new divisions, Territorialkommando Süd for the NATO and KDA Bezirk Erfurt, that means like Kampfgruppe der Arbeiterklasse, so the workers' combat force basically. So they are more like kind of reserve units in a way. Let's start with looking at the new units in Territorialkommando Süd, because that's kind of like a unit that I'm actually in. So here you can see your transport options and nothing new here, but we can first look at the activation slots as well as per usual. Logistics, okay, very incredibly cheap. Infantry slots, okayish. Artillery, abysmal. Tank tap possibly. Recon also quite expensive actually. AA, decent slots, only looking at the slots right now. Helicopters, okayish, and air, okayish. There are also lots of French units in this division, so nothing out of the ordinary here, nothing we haven't seen before. Infantry-wise, there's some new stuff. Feldjägers are known, as are the Pioneers, and then there's something new, the Reserve Pioneers. Like I said, Territorialkommando is something like a reserve force. And so you get the Reserve Pioneer. They can't be upwetted. And so not good in that regard, but you get your satchel charges. It's a half group of 6 men. I think it can be decent in CQC. It reminds me a bit of like the combat engineers in 8th Indian in Steel Division 2. You get your Pioneers, Pioneer Flamme, Pioneer Armbrust. They all come in the Unimog. And then you get Heimatschützen. They're already known from the 8th Infantry Division. Sicherungstruppen, they are not that great, I think, because they lack AT capabilities, and I think the battle rifles have been nerfed slightly in the current patch. Then you get a tank gun. Milan's Green Berets are new. American guys actually half group, so half size, so it's an assault group. They have a decent AT rocket launcher, light support machine gun, and you can bring them in a helicopter. It's really odd that they wear blue jeans. I don't think that is historically accurate, and I think it should possibly change. They are supposed to get like this kind of commando look, but I don't know. Doesn't really fit, I think. Then you get the Jägerführer and the Jäger. They are not new. As you know, I like Jägers. And what is new though, they don't come unvetted. They now come single. They now come trained, or even with veterancy. It costs you 3 availability, but I think this is a really interesting option. Cool unit, I think. I like it. Then we get some Frenchies. So Aeromobile, Commander Aeromobile. So he comes in the Super Puma, but the Super Puma can't fight, but it looks great. Then you get your paratroopers here. Basically, I guess Aeromobile means paratrooper. They also come in the Super Puma. Also a new unit. You get 2 cards of these, so that's actually quite nice. They have a fantastic anti-tank rocket launcher, so if you can position them behind enemy lines, it could be devastating. You get a French Milan team with 6 missiles, really good, and they also come in the Puma. This obviously increases the price a bit, but you can deploy them rather quickly. And then you get a Green Berets leader as well, also in your unit, and they've got incendiary rocket launchers. That's actually pretty neat. Now in the artillery tab, you get a 120 meter mortar, you get a Panzermörser, that's new, and I think this could be really cool because you can shoot and then also just shift, move away, so counter battery will be harder. I think this could be interesting. And then we get a new howitzer here, the M1A2 field howitzer, and we get the field howitzer 155 with 155 millimeter, more HE obviously, more suppression, better range, but already a known unit. Tank tab. Kanonenjagdpanzer is already known. It's like basically your Stuk, a cheap AT tank with horrible penetration values. Then you get the French P4 Milan, and I think this could be quite interesting. 24 penetration, good range. If you spam them, you get 1 card, 9 availability. Then you get a leader tank, but it's not a really good tank. And these tanks are known already, but this one is new. The new variant, the A2 variant. What's the difference actually? Yeah, better. Oh wait, it's single better, so no. Yeah, the gun is different. It's got the better gun, better penetration, better range. So the preferable tank. And it even has better availability with availability of 12. In the Recon tab, you get the Green Archer, which is interesting because it has exceptional optics. Stealth is only mediocre. Then you get your Aufklärer, they can come in a helicopter as well. You get Jägeraufklärer, they are known. I really like them because of their AT capabilities. Fallschirmjäger B1, they are new. So German Fallschirmjäger Recon unit with grenades. So with a satchel charger, five of them, really nice. And this is actually maybe your best tank in a way, because you have 17 penetration, it's the AMX-10 RC. Seems to have night optics as well. I think this can be a very interesting vehicle. You get 1 card, 6 availability. In the AA tab you get a 20mm cannon, that is new. It's towed by the ILTIS. So yeah, I don't know how good the 20mm are in the current patch. Then you get this Bofors, reminiscence to Steel Division 2 and World War II. Also new. Fliegerfaust. It's really crap, in my opinion. 4 HE damage, and then if the enemy plane has armor, then you are screwed. The Eyehawk, that's already known from, what was that, the 2nd Panzer Grand Division, with very good range, but it's radar. And since, well, some patches ago, the Roland did get radar, which ain't that good because now it can be hit by Seat planes. And with the Roland 3 you get a better range for a higher price at the cost of availability as well. A little bit more damage. And yeah, you can, yeah, there we go. Yes. Then in the helicopter tab there are some new units. You get the Gazelle cannon, it's all French. You get some penetration from it. The Gazelle Hot. has the Saklos, 4 of them, so 4 rockets with 22 penetration, 50% accuracy. Yeah, not sure if upwetting is worth it. Really cheap, 40 points. The Gazelle Hot 2 actually has 24 penetration and as you can see, 50% accuracy versus 65% accuracy. It's I think potentially worth taking here. The Gazelle Hot 2. It's possibly, considering the costs, possibly not worth upbetting. In the air tab, you get the this Widowmaker I think that's a Starfighter, F104G, Gatling and some unguided bombs. Not too much to write home about, but decent speed. There's the known AA plane, the F4F. Then you get the Mirage French AT plane with unguided bombs. You get the Mirage 2000C RDI, and that's your air defense option with 7,774 meters range. That's not too bad. So probably a good call. Exceptional air optics and 30% ECM. Very, very nice. This is a known AT plane. Another known support plane. Another known support plane. And this is the last new unit here in the deck, the F111F. And I think it looks fantastic. You got ECM 30%, which is good, and it's an unguided bomb with an incredible HE. 355 points, by far your most expensive plane. So that's the division. It looks like kind of like an infantry spam division. You really need to get in there. You need to make good use of your, Milan. Maybe do ambushes with the Kanonjagdpanzer. Make good use of your supporting helicopters and air. Use the AA, and yeah, no open field battle for this division, I'd say. And you need to try to flank your opponents quite a bit, or overwhelm them in cities and stuff. Really interesting division, and I'm looking forward to playing with it. And what's my favorite unit? I'm inclined to say the Jäger because it now can get upvetted. But let's go for something different. I think I'm going for the AMX 10RC, 85 points only, long barrel here, and 17 penetration. That's not shabby at all. It's also very fast. I think this is my favorite unit. Is it? 20 mils. Yeah, I think it is. At least I'm most excited about trying this out. Or the French P4 Milan. But this is a bit similar to like the Soviet stuff. You can upgrade it, yeah, and get up to 62% accuracy, but then you only get 2 of these. Obviously not worth it. Yeah, so favorite unit, the AMX 10RC. Let me know what your experience is with this battle group. Also check out other channels like Simulated Divisions League, run by Protoss Soccer. He does a lot of WARNO content as well, and obviously Vulcan and many others. But Protoss Soccer does the deep dives. That's really good stuff. Alright then, thanks a lot for watching. Until then, bye for now.